Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating questions about human history. When did we start writing history? Why did we feel the need to record our past? And who are the historians that have given us the clearest picture of ancient life? Let's jump right in. Humans have always been storytellers. Long before written language, our ancestors used cave paintings, oral traditions, and symbols to record important events. One of the most famous examples is the Lascaux caves in France, dating back over 17,000 years. These paintings likely depicted hunting scenes and spiritual beliefs, serving as both a teaching tool and a form of historical record. But early humans also developed more structured record keeping. Around 20,000 years ago, some societies used tally sticks made of bone or wood with carved notches to track trading, lunar cycles, or debts. The Ishango bone, found in Africa and dated to around 20,000 before Christ, is one such example, possibly showing early mathematical understanding. So, when did we move from symbols to actual written records? That shift happened around 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia with the invention of cuneiform script by the Sumerians. Initially, they used it for trade records and taxes, but soon, they were writing laws like Hammurabi's Code, religious hymns, and even epic tales like the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the first great literary works in history. So, why did we start writing history? Well, it wasn't just about curiosity. Early records were often about power. Rulers wanted to immortalize their achievements and victories in battle, the construction of temples, and the laws they enacted. The Egyptians, for example, recorded pharaohs' reigns in hieroglyphics on temple walls and obelisks. The Rosetta Stone, carved in 1960 before Christ, helped us decode these writings thousands of years later. But over time, history evolved beyond royal propaganda. The need to understand past events, whether to learn from mistakes, preserve traditions, or create a shared identity, led to a more systematic recording of history. The annals of the Shang dynasty in China and the Hebrew Bible's historical books are among the earliest examples of recorded history, moving beyond mere record keeping. Now let us talk about the first true historians. Enter Herodotus, often called the father of history. Around 440 before Christ, this Greek scholar wrote the Histories, a detailed account of the Greco-Persian Wars. But what made him different? Unlike previous records that simply listed events, Herodotus sought to explain why things happened. He traveled extensively, interviewing witnesses, collecting stories, and exploring different perspectives. But Herodotus was not without flaws. He often mixed myths with facts, like claiming giant ants in India dug up gold. That is where Thucydides comes in. Writing about the Peloponnesian War, he dismissed legends and focused on cause and effect. His work set a precedent for objective, evidence-based history. His famous line, "History is philosophy, teaching by examples," still resonates today. As civilizations grew, so did the ways we recorded history. In ancient China, Sima Qian compiled the records of the Grand Historian, covering over 2,000 years of Chinese history. What made him unique? He didn't just document rulers, he included common people, merchants, and even outcasts, giving us a broader view of ancient China. In Rome, Tacitus 56, 120 AC chronicled the Roman Empire's rise and fall, famously exposing the corruption and excesses of emperors like Nero. Meanwhile, in the early Islamic world, Ibn Khaldun took history to a new level, analyzing civilizations through economics, sociology, and even climate, making him a forerunner of modern historiography. Now, you might be wondering, how accurate are these ancient histories? Well, it is a mixed bag. Ancient historians often relied on second-hand accounts and had their own biases. For example, Roman historians tended to exaggerate enemy defeats, and medieval chroniclers often wrote history through a religious lens. However, thanks to archaeology, we can now fact-check many ancient accounts. Josephus, a Jewish historian from the 1st century Anno Domini, wrote extensively about the Roman occupation of Judea. His works align with archaeological findings, making them invaluable sources. Similarly, the Mahabharata and Ramayana blend myth and history, but evidence suggests some of their described events, like ancient city structures, have historical roots. So, who are the greatest historians that have shaped our understanding of the past? Here is my top list. Herodotus for pioneering historical inquiry. Thucydides for his commitment to factual accuracy. Sima Qian for writing China's first comprehensive history. Tacitus for exposing the realities of Rome. Ibn Khaldun for analyzing history through sociology. But history didn't stop with them. From the Renaissance historian Francesco Guicciardini to modern figures like Eric Hobsbawm, historians continue shaping how we see the past. And in the digital age, we are recording history at a faster rate than ever before. History isn't just about dates and names, it's about understanding who we are and where we come from. The next time you read a history book or watch a documentary, remember the centuries of effort that went into preserving these stories. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments, who is your favorite historian and why? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.